Once I went to college, I went to school for radio, and after a while I had some jobs and they always told me that I acted like I was working, so after a while I was like, maybe I should take up acting.
I was always in my room singing with my hairbrush, and me and my sister and my cousin, we'd work for like months putting like these little like dancing skits or these little silly skits together, and we'd perform it for the family on Christmas.
You're my little girl though, 18 schma-18.
I just always have wanted to. It's just something ever since I was little. I remember just being a little girl. My mother was a paramedic, and I used to love to sing. And I used to say, I want to be a paramedic and a singer. And she would joke, you're going to be a singing paramedic? And then, like, the acting thing just came naturally. Like, I don't know how good I am at it, but I just love it. And it's just, you know, something that I just enjoy doing. So whether I'm good or not, I have to do it.
I had everything cared for already. I was not even 18 when we got married. I had to go through hell for my parents to sign over parental consent for me to marry you.
Even when I meet someone, like within the first few seconds, I try to make them laugh. But you know, a lot of the times it works. Sometimes it doesn't. So you just got to know when to do it. Obviously, funerals are not a good place to do it.
Horatio is a very funny guy.
When people introduce me as like, hey, this is Horatio, he's a funny guy, because then you feel like you're like, what do I do?
Now I know you're not used to being into a woman's prison like this, but I'm your roommate. Cellmate, I should say. Some call me Rosie.
So Rosie, are we gonna play cards in here or what?
Oh no, no, no. I think you and me's about to get really acquainted over here.
Well, yeah, because I saw the Scrabble over there.
Yeah, well, there ain't no Scrabble in there. It's a shake I made.
Nice.
And I'm going to use it one of these days.
He's funny, he's portly, and that always helps with the comedy. But he also has a very different background, different viewpoint as to what he can bring to the table.
Maybe need to change the time.
Aren't these White Sox games awesome?
They sure are. Especially now that I watched them with you, silly. Who would have thought, huh? First my son gay and now me. Maybe I passed it on to him.
Like father, like son, I guess.
That's right.
But who cares, you know?
No, my shoulders are okay. Why don't you have a seat here next to me?
Alright.
I got plenty of good ideas.
Gabe has kind of like a quirk to him.
You're a hell of a player.
Thanks, man.
He's the catcher.
Thanks. Wait.
Comes up with quirky characters he likes to use. So that's always a plus, especially in a South Station show where everybody comes in with a blank slate and we need to apply characters that people can relate with. It's always better to have character-based sketches.
This is Steve. It's Mr. Stevenson in here. This is an art class, all right? So, out there we are friends. And here, student-teacher. And when the rest of these guys get here, I don't want you embarrassing me.
No, I don't. I don't want to embarrass you in front of the rest of the guys. I don't. So,
You don't?
I mean, I just want to keep this private. No one has to know.
The reason we chose Michael is because Michael is insane. That's why.
You don't look attractive to me.
Okay, chicklets.
Oh, so you're going to make fun of me?
Is insane. In a very good way. Michael is prolific, a prolific writer. His background, he's not afraid. That's the best part about Michael. He really likes to write things that are very personal to him and things that are just completely insane gonzo.
Do everything in this house for you.
Please.
Well, when we're trying to do the writing process, we do some exercises in rehearsal where people throw out their ideas and then they say, well, let's try and improv this and let's try and see where this takes us. And then there are other times where we just come up with things on our own and just write them and present them, and then our director will give us feedback and say, well, you know, let's try a different spin. Or even the other people in the scenes, you know, we talk on the phone and we say, hey, I have this idea. What do you think about this?
Sitting in a restaurant and you hear somebody next to you say something and you're like, that was really crazy. And then you start to think of like their life and I wonder what they do. I wonder what they go home to. Are they married? Do they have kids? And then all of a sudden you have a character.
And then we kind of bounce ideas off one another, and it seems to work really well.
It's been a good kick in the butt for me to really write, because I've been saying for a long time, like, I really should start writing more, and then, oh, I see something shiny and I forget.
And Marissa brings a refined look to some of the sketches that she brings along, a very strong point of view.
It was really funny in her head. It still is.
It's like a rare fish.
No, that's not funny.
I love incorporating music, and I hope that we'll get to do some of that in this next show. We're kind of playing around with a couple things, so I'm actually bringing to rehearsal an idea today, so we'll see.
Okay, I almost got it. Okay, and you're all running. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Luxurious.
Okay, let's come back here. Come back. Backstage. Oh, your hair is so great now. I mean, before it was dry.
I know. I tried beer. I tried eggs. I tried mayonnaise. I tried conditioner. I tried lotion.
We chose Rainbow because Rainbow has a very eclectic view on things. She's one of the people who's still, honestly, very new to the process. So she has herself a very Anglo view on things, which always changes the crux of whatever we're looking at.
Yeah. The premiere with Keanu. What movie was that for?
This is my first time writing and being in a sketch show, so I'm a newbie.
As if who would have thought I would be graduating now?
I know.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
My job is to make sure the show runs, the show has the right number of people promoting the show, you know, just all the dirty work. Yeah, that's what I get to do. So, but I do it with pleasure.
Saturday.
Maritza farted
On.
Michael.
Then she.
ate shit, which was quite delicious.
So Horatio
Took a turd.
On Rainbow's head, which was very
Disgusting to me.